they decided on Halloween they were going to egg all these houses. Okay? So when I heard that, I was a good little girl, and I thought, no, I cannot do that. And so I said to them, I'm just not going to do that. And after that, this one girl, Teresa, I remember her very well, she made my life a living hell. Like, she basically told all the other girls not to be friends with me. And when you're in elementary school and you come to school and nobody will talk to you, it's, you know, major drama. It's miserable. And you feel totally alone.
I told this boy he smelled bad, but I said it in kind of like a disrespectful way, and it hurted his feelings. And now that I think about it, I think it was wrong. I told him he stink, and I feel like he need to go take a bath. And he made that kind of like puppy dog face. And I ain't think about it until just now.
Turns out that I did something that I'm not sure what I even did, but I got on MySpace when MySpace was still out, and I just had like a bunch of stuff written on my wall, like fake, all over my profile, and it was just like, oh, you know what you did, and then like I had people like instant messaging me, so they were sending me stuff like, oh, why are you playing dumb for? You know what you did, like.
You don't want to see what they have to say, so just unfollow them, block them, anything you have to do so that you won't see it because you know that it's not true.
Y'all, you and that person, like, should just talk it out. Don't go take it to Facebook or Twitter, because it's just going to get everybody involved and everybody going to have something to say about it.
So, like, I got an apology message. It wasn't even in person.
The girls used to talk about me, talk about my hair, or they used to just say I was fat, because I used to be like, no, I wasn't bigger than I am now, but like they just used to say little smart stuff, and it just like, because I was younger, it used to affect me in ways. Like, I used to cry. Like, what kids don't cry when they being talked about? So I used to cry when I got home or whatever, but now, as of now, it doesn't really affect me how it used to, and that was because I'm older, confidence-wise, and I just don't care.
And basically I just ended up having to get out of that friend group because they made my life so miserable, and I didn't want to go back to it. I didn't want to have to like be like, oh, it's okay, no big deal that you did this to me.
Like, kids talk about other kids because they not up on this fashion, or because they don't have this. And
after that, I just kind of reconnected with friends in 5th grade who were kind of older friends and really good friends. And after that, my life was much happier, significantly happier. And after that, I never got involved with kids like that who would like talk about me behind my back. I chose very trustworthy people who I knew would be loyal, and maybe weren't really cool, but were really like good people. And I think that made my high school experience a lot better.
Like, a girl in the classroom, her nose is really, really big. So a girl, this was still 5th grade, we had a substitute, and the girl wrote on a chalkboard a real big face and put a huge nose on the girl's face, like on the board, and like everybody in the class just laughed at her and made fun of her because she had a big nose. Like little kid stuff like that.
Telling a bully to leave you alone will not always work, but physical violence will not always help.
Like, if somebody wrote something on the board about somebody, I would probably say something and probably erase it too.
You have to get help. And so the way I got help was by connecting with old friends, and they kind of like took me in. You know, I talked to a social worker who met with me and like gave me support. My mother was really supportive, and she let me, like, a couple times when I just couldn't go to school, I stayed home. I wouldn't recommend that all the time, but you know, once or twice can be helpful with your parent. And I mean, I think the school did a really good job by getting me support from adults, and also encouraging me to get support from my peers, because you can't just get the support from adults. You have to have friends who can help you with it, you know.
But I think if you stand up for what you believe in, and if you believe in not bullying somebody, and if you've been in that situation before, I think that should be more of a reason why you should stop somebody from bullying somebody else, because you know what it feels like to be bullied, and you know what effect it might have on that person.
some